Welcome to episode 112 of Fresh Floppies.
112.
That's it? That's it.
All right. Hey, butt munchers. Loser noodles.
Loser noodles.
You like that one?
No.
Me too. Oh.
What's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the mother-loving geek nation? You're currently tuning into Fresh Floppies, a show wherein Jeremy...
Hi.
And I, JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127, which is a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like yourself, so you should get in here and buy my rad-ass stuff.
You can also call the shop and order stuff.
You could do that. We do mail-outs, and we will be talking about the books that come out this Wednesday. Sans, that means, Jeremy, that means without. Sans, without. Spoilers.
You know what's funny? I sent you a text the other day with the word sans, and I was like, I hope he realizes what I mean by this. Yeah. I was like, he's an adult. He knows what sans means.
The only reason I know what sans means is because I was a graphic designer for 30-something years, and
Comic sans?
Serif, sans serif.
Wait. Do you know why is sans what does sans mean in font world?
Without serif.
What is serif?
Serif is like the little pillars. So you get these little, you know how you got a L, and at the top of the L there's a little pillar, and at the bottom of the L there's a little pillar. Those are serifs.
Wow.
As opposed to like Arial bold. Which
Welcome to
no
Font
serifs.
Talk, everybody.
Yeah, Font Talk.
I actually really enjoy. That's a fun fact I did not know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, we're just talking about the comic books. Sans spoilers.
Correct.
We're gonna start with the biggest one, the Big Daddy, Deadpool Batman.
That's what they called me in high school.
Which is a Marvel. Wait, is this Marvel or
Big
DC?
Daddy.
Who?
I think it's Marvel. Technically.
Yes, published by Marvel Worldwide, Inc. So yeah, Deadpool Batman #1 by Wells, Capullo, Townsend, Sinclair, plus more Marvel and DC team-ups by Zdarsky, Dodson, Thompson, Guruhiru, Smith, Kubert, Miller, ampersand more. What cover did you get? Do you have
Daniel Warren Johnson, which shout out to that guy because everything he draws and writes is really rad.
I love Daniel Warren Johnson. This cover confused me for a little while.
I like how confusing it is because you can't tell where their heads are, and it just looks like a mess of a brawl, and I'm a big fan of that. Give me cover A. Let me see it first.
You want cover A?
So my zero viewers know what cover A looks like.
What's the word? I think the cover I want, though, even though the one I read is the main cover A, is that's sort of a Todd McFarlane, Wolverine, Hulk mashup. What would you call that? Homage. So it's Batman holding the 3 batarangs.
Oh, yes,
and in the batarangs, Deadpool is being... I made an Etsy sale. Deadpool's reflection is shown in Batman's batarangs.
That is cool. I
so
like
yeah.
that.
What did you think of this? First of all, shut up.
Easy.
I didn't realize that there was going to be more. I thought
Neither
it was just
did I.
Deadpool Batman.
Me too.
I was pleasantly surprised to see there is a myriad.
There's like 5 or 6 crossover
backup
stories here.
Yeah. Let's go with the first one though. Batman, Deadpool. What'd you think?
I honestly, I knew this book was coming. I didn't particularly care about it, like for my own purposes, in terms of like my own pull list and stuff. I liked it a lot more than I anticipated.
All right.
Just because I've only read one. I think I made it 10-ish issues into the last like Deadpool ongoing. It might have been 2 ongoings ago, technically. And it was good. It was a good series. But anyway, Deadpool specifically, very funny in this, along with Batman's interactions and dry responses to Deadpool. Genuinely funny and entertaining, and I very much enjoyed it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
That's valid.
I did not. I was like kind of looking forward to this. I'm not a big Deadpool guy. I like Ryan Reynolds. I like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I have never given 2 shiny nickels about Deadpool in the comic books, except for the Rick Remender, what was that called? Uncanny X-Force. That was awesome. The only time I cared about Deadpool. And this was fine. You get Joker, you get Deadpool, you get Batman, and that's it. I
don't think the story was anything. It was nothing groundbreaking. It was nothing spectacular. It was very much just a platform for interactions between Deadpool and Batman. Yeah. Which arguably is what people are looking for anyway. In my opinion, like if you're looking for a crossover, the main curiosity is how are these people going to talk to each other? Yeah. And I liked how they interacted for sure.
There is something that bothered me.
Sure.
I'm gonna show. There's a bat signal on one page.
Yeah.
and they show the bat signal in the sky
Yeah.
up against the clouds. And then they cut to the bat signal making that symbol in the clouds. Completely different bat.
Is it?
That is a different bat.
I did not notice
that. The bat signal in the sky that's being shown up into the clouds is sort of like a Dark Knight Returns rounded bat.
With the rounded sides.
But,
wow.
But the bat signal bat is the Batman Begins bat with a very flat top.
Man, you're a nerd.
Yeah, sorry. But other than that, this was just fine. I read it and then I was done with it and I went, okay.
That's fair.
I thought it was, Noel would say too cute by half.
I don't know what that means.
It's too cute.
Got it.
it's being too cutesy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I expected a different version of Batman here. He's a little bit more tolerant of Deadpool than I think a Batman would be, considering he's just a mass murderer.
He doesn't know he's a mass murderer, though.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't really know anything about him.
This guy just shows up.
He just shows up and says, I'm here to do what I'm here to do.
It's
which fine. You don't know because no spoilers.
That's true. But I thought it was just fine.
That's fair.
And then the rest of them, also just fine.
The rest of them are like 2 to 4 page little snippets of like, what if these two characters met? Mm-hmm. There's not much to any of them story-wise. So we have Captain America and Wonder Woman. Mm-hmm. We have Jeff the Shark and Crypto the Dog. Mm-hmm. Daredevil and Green Arrow. Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern. Old Man Logan and Batman.
Dark Knight Returns Batman.
As if that matters in that 2-page story because we have no other context. So whatever, sure, be specific, I guess. And then we have Logo, which is a crossover between Logan and
Lobo.
Thank you.
So these are cute. I think if you have some experience with the Amalgam Age, this is cute.
Can we clarify for newbies what the Amalgam Age is?
The Amalgam Age was back 30,
still have one of the big boys?
30 years ago, however long ago it was. There was the DC versus Marvel crossover event, and that begat Amalgam, which is they took the Marvel universe and the DC universe, they smushed them together, and then they created all new characters that are amalgamations of these characters. So, for instance, Spider-Man and Superboy got mushed together into Spider-Boy, etc. And it was, in my opinion, pretty bad. Even when we just redid it on the show a couple years ago, we revisited it before the Omnibus came out, and I was just like, this is really goofy and dumb, and I don't care about it at all. So I think some of these crossovers exist in that reality. And there it is. I'm DC
realizing
versus Marvel.
For the video people, this is Versus, not Amalgam.
Yeah.
But they released them 2 years ago now? Mm-hmm. In a thickums.
Yeah, two big old thickums.
Two different thickums.
That's great. DC versus Marvel is a great omnibus. The Amalgam omnibus, not so much for me. So yeah, these were very cute. I really liked the first mini story, which was Captain America and Wonder Woman kind of existing in the same universe together. It was pretty delightful. Captain America and Wonder Woman, I think, was the most intriguing crossover for me.
Yeah. And although there's not much of a story to it, just like the others, there's at least concepts that are interesting to see the two of them handle together.
They both meet.
Very much liked it.
Going up against Hitler.
Yeah, it's in this whatever, not universe, but in whatever this scenario is, Wonder Woman and Captain America meet in World War II. In the, I don't know, what do you call it, the peak of World War II? Or like the beginning of the downturn of World War II?
I mean,
the killing of Hitler part of World War II.
The killing of Hitler part of World War II.
Or the dying of Hitler.
Yeah. And then the Jeff and Crypto, very cute. Gore Hero.
That's exactly what you expect.
Very adorable art.
Yeah.
And then I was looking forward to this. There was Daredevil and Green Arrow written, because Kevin Smith wrote a really great Daredevil run called Guardian Devil.
Kevin Smith, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then he's the one who resurrected Green Arrow after his Daredevil run. Green Arrow was dead. He brought him back from the dead and wrote him for a little while. So it was kind of neat. Like, oh, he's going to do Green Arrow and Daredevil. That makes total sense. But then, again, too cute by half. A lot of wordplay that I don't think either of these characters would engage in. It didn't really feel like the characters to me.
I can see I can see why our opinions differ on this book because of your deeper experience with a lot of these characters.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read a lot of Green Arrow or Daredevil, and I've read a decent amount of Batman, but I've only been in it for 2 or 3 years, so you've obviously read exponentially more. So I don't have as many comparisons. For me, the behavior and the dialogue is close enough to what I sort of know that I was entertained.
Oh, good. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So Deadpool Batman, great for casuals, not for people who know what they're reading.
Or yes, I agree. I agree. I'm curious to see what everyone's going to think about this Deadpool Batman crossover event. And then there's going to be what is this? This is Deadpool Batman, and then DC is going to put out Batman Deadpool.
That's accurate? That's how they're doing it? I hate that.
There's an ad for it in this book.
Wait, is that what I thought that was just another ad for Deadpool Batman? Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're crazy.
Because I meant to comment on that.
Because this is Batman Deadpool by Grant Morrison and Dan Mora.
That's so annoying that they would do that.
So that's coming up soon. Yeah. So yeah, this was fine. This was I was looking forward to it, but I don't think I'm gonna think of it ever again.
The other interesting thing is like, and this is probably just them being cheeky, but like half of these stories have the end question mark at the end, as if there's going to be more. But we're not expecting any more, right?
No.
Okay, they're just being goofy about it, which is fine.
And then the very last one, Logo, which is Lobo and wait, did I say that right? Is it Logo?
Yeah, you're right. It was Logo.
Logo, yeah. Logan and Lobo. This is if from the Amalgam Universe. That's exactly from the Amalgam Universe.
Oh, is it?
Because it's those two characters smooshed together to make another character.
I'll smoosh you
together. So yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because a lot of these, especially Logo, are just like, here's a concept, and then that's the end.
Yep.
Like there's nothing to it, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's more so just to fulfill people's curiosities, I think.
I guess fun, right? I guess we could just describe this as fun.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Also, don't go in expecting excellent writing. Just like, oh, isn't this delightful and cute?
I liked the dialogue writing for the record.
Yeah, because it was fun.
Because it was fun.
There
You're
you
right.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would call it in the scale. I'd call it fresh.
Oh, yeah, fresh.
Yeah,
just
like even ground.
Baseline.
There's good.
B.
There's bad.
It's B.
It's a B.
It's a B.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna move on. You can keep saying B. I'm gonna keep going with Amazing Spider-Man number 12, Legacy issue 976. I've got the Green Goblin cutout mask cover, which is adorbs.
Show my people.
Show your people. Here, you show your people.
Oh, I'll show my people.
I don't like your people.
Hey people. This is one of the variants. This is not cover A.
No, I don't know what cover.
Ask an adult for help. Cut along the dotted lines. I love that so much.
Isn't that cute? And it's the classic Green Goblin. So we found out last time that we had a Peter Parker that wasn't Peter Parker, and we had a Spider-Man that wasn't Spider-Man.
Because he's dealing with Hellgate? Question mark.
Yes, there was a big Hellgate dude showed up, and he punched him into somewhere else.
For any of the newbies, I also don't know anything about Hellgate, so it's fine.
And so, I don't know, should I spoil? I mean, it was an issue ago, right?
I'd say, if you don't want to know about last week's issue, close your ears.
Yeah. We find out that the Spider-Man is Ben Reilly. No, I lied. The Spider-Man is Norman Osborn. The Peter Parker is Ben Reilly, not bleached.
Wait, Spider-Man is Osborn? Last issue?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the guy who's in the
now
Spidey
I do have to
costume
back up and read this.
with the web shooters on the outside of his wrists, on the outside of his costume. That is Norman Osborn, and he goes up against the Webheads, who is on the. If you watch you look at the A cover, it's Miles Morales, it's Spider Boy, Aranya, Spider Girl, etc. So yeah, he's going because they show up and they're like, "Hey, you're not Peter or Spider-Man. What is happening?" And of course, a fight ensues because, it's Norman Osborn.
Yeah,
and
naturally.
Also, it's Marvel, so heroes have to fight. And then, is there a big reveal? Something big at the end here? No, not really. But this was solid. Anyone who's saying that Amazing Spider-Man right now is bunk is shoveling you bunk. I'm
out of the loop with
this is fun.
ASM. Not because I don't want to keep up, just because it fell to the wayside for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The first arc that I started and finished, I very much enjoyed, and now knowing what I know about Osborn, I definitely want to catch up.
Yeah, and I'll tell you,
I'm a couple months behind, I think.
Having Ed McGuinness on the art for this issue does a lot of heavy lifting. I am always happy to see Ed McGuinness on Spider-Man. His work is just so fun. I love looking at
anybody that's not JR.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a vendetta against him now.
I'm in that camp now too, even though I grew up loving JR.
Yeah.
It's just his recent work is not for me.
Which is, for people who don't know, John Romita Jr., who has been in the game for a very long time.
Like 40
and
years.
And I've been told his art used to be a lot better.
Yes.
Currently, not a fan.
Not so much for me.
But subjective and all that, so...
Yeah, but this was fun. I think if you've been hearing a lot of negative Nancy's out there on the internet and YouTube being like, the Amazing Spider-Man's bad and we should harass Nick Lowe, the editor, for some reason, give it a shot. I think it's fun. I think you might enjoy it.
It's also crazy that people think that a character is going to be around for decades and they're going to love every issue.
Every issue, yeah. And every time I don't love an issue, I'm going to tweet nasty remarks at someone and tell them they should unalive themselves.
Anyway, as comic fans, we hate comic fans.
Yes.
What do you got? I got. Wait, did you rate yours on the fresh scale?
Oh, mine's pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh.
Pretty fresh.
I forget. We did this last time. Did we decide that pretty fresh is above or under medium ground fresh?
Medium ground fresh is B. I would say pretty fresh is. See, Noel would say probably a B minus. I'm saying it's a B plus.
Okay. Yeah, I
to
feel
me,
like
it's like pretty dang fresh.
Okay.
It's slightly above
it's
fresh.
the tone. It's the enthusiasm behind the word pretty.
You know what?
Great.
Yes. I'll tell you what. Yes. Pretty. Here we go. Pretty fresh is above fresh. Pretty fresh.
Yeah.
That's below fresh.
It's also dependent on how long you have to think about your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Is there a sigh involved? It's probably below
it's
fresh.
Probably below fresh. So what I got is issue number B2. There's no B. There's
what
just
I
two.
Got.
Of Justice League Red, which is a new series that started last month.
Yeah.
Which is stemming off of the Justice League Unlimited book, but it is effectively Red Tornado, who is a cyborg now without a body, who is running the Justice League's watchtower and basically keep an eye on the whole planet and everything, all their protection, stuff like that. He has launched this is all talked about last issue. He has launched his own separate satellite station where he is secretly summoning specific Justice League members to handle specific problems because he has handled or not handled. He has simulated a whole collection of events that lead to the destruction of the universe.
Yeah.
And somehow involving the main Justice League will contribute to the destruction of the universe.
Yeah.
So that is all to say Red Tornado is running secret missions with specific people on the Justice League. And issue 1, they get a handful of people get sent out on a mission. It is Green Lantern. Remind me of his name?
Simon Baz.
Simon Baz, Green Lantern, and Power Girl
Green Lantern,
getting sent off to some random space planet to destroy a weapon. They find out this weapon, quote unquote, is actually just very advanced farming machinery. Why the hell did we destroy it? And that's kind of where we pick up here. And
could it be that Red Tornado's been lying to us?
Yeah.
Question mark.
So this issue is a big handling of what is Red Tornado's actual plan? Why is it so secretive?
Yeah.
Can we trust him? Et cetera, et cetera. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's giving, and I mentioned it last time, it's giving very much like, in my opinion, the X-Men when they start splitting into teams and it's like, okay, here's your goal. Here's everything that you guys are doing alongside the rest of the teams. I'm a fan. This is the Justice League Unlimited run is my first experience with Red Tornado. He seems like an interesting character. I have some experience with Power Girl. I have no experience with
Simon Baz.
I keep forgetting his name. Green Lantern. And Cyborg pops up in this one. Cyborg's chill. Yeah, awesome. I'd say
Mommy?
I'd say this is pretty dang fresh.
Oh, pretty dang fresh.
It's not top of the scale fresh AF. I think this issue very much is getting us from... There's a bit of a reveal at the end. I think this issue feels like it's getting us from point A to point B of like really starting to answer the question of can we trust Red Tornado?
I am going to butt in here and say... I don't know if we mentioned who the writer and artist is. It's Saladin Ahmed.
I did not.
And Clayton Henry. And boy, Clayton Henry is doing some of the work of his career in this book. The facial acting is really good in this.
It is. That's true.
The body postures, the body language, and the facial acting is very good in this. This is very expressive, and I really like... Clayton Henry is one of those artists who used to work traditionally and then made the jump to digital.
Face acting.
And he did not skip a beat. There are some people, like Lee Weeks, I think, was a traditional artist and then made the jump to bless me, digital art.
Get blessed.
With like his get blessed, idiot. And it just felt a lot looser and a little sloppier. But Clayton Henry is still choit like a tiger. This is. Really
I also, whenever I hear the word tight, I also say toit like a tiger
nice.
In my head. What is that from?
That's from Austin Powers,
yes,
I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, I'm going to tell you what's up next, even though you didn't ask. It's Fantastic Four #3 from Marvel Comics, and this is by Ryan North and Humberto Ramos. So this is dealing with Fantastic Four, is dealing with what's going on in One World Under Doom, which is the big event going on right now in Marvel, which I think is delightful and great. And this is explaining why every time they try to defeat Doom, he comes out on top. Everything's coming up Doom cakes.
Interesting.
And it explains why in this run. And also, I'm gonna backtrack and start over and say I never care about the Fantastic Four. Ryan North's run on Fantastic Four, the previous run,
which is the one immediately
and
before
now this one, still baller, so good. Every issue has something that makes me go, I haven't seen that before. That's really fun. I love it.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to show it to you, but not them. But there is a sequence here where there is
really cool.
a time loop, and it's awesome. The page layout for it is
really
awesome.
Cool.
So highly recommend Fantastic Four. If you liked the movie, if you didn't like the movie, but you're interested in...
As someone who saw the movie, there was literally no connection, correct?
No connection.
Okay,
no. Other than they are the Fantastic Four.
Sure.
So, yeah, this is great. And it ties directly into One World Under Doom. Highly recommend. I think FF is fresh AF right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, which
I'm happy for them.
I rarely ever say for a Fantastic Four book.
Yeah, I feel like I don't hear people often talk about Fantastic Four in general, so that's good to hear.
Also, I want to put this up to the camera. I don't know who this artist is. I should have done my research, but I've been staring at it a while. It is a very nice Sue Storm. It looks almost like colored pencil.
Oh, it does look. I was gonna say it looks.
It is so
you
gorgeous.
guys probably can't pick up that texture on the camera, but yeah, very much colored pencil sketch-ish.
And there's a list.
Artists.
There's a list of variant covers inside, but I don't know which of those names belongs to this artist.
You're right.
I was like, oh, you know what? I'll be able to, through context clues, I'll know every other artist, but there's a couple artists in there that I don't know.
Because they're describing which cover is which.
Until
there's
one that just says
Marvel Studios.
Yeah, Scotty Young, Tran Nguyen, Vitale. I'm gonna say it's Vitale. I think this looks like a European
European artist.
European artist style. So yeah. Anyway, FF.
Good
Fresh
stuff.
AF.
I'm happy for them.
Fresh
I only
AF.
read issue 1, and issue 1 actually had me very enthusiastic to read issue 2, and I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Do it.
Although I did just pick up the first 2 trades for the last run.
Yeah,
just because I was at another comic shop and I had to find something to buy because I always buy stuff in a comic shop.
I'm the same way. Side note, I'm the same way. Wherever I go, if I go into another town, my body will just seek out a comic shop.
If I'm on a long drive and I don't have to be there in a specific time, I look up comic shops along the way.
I got to get me some. Yeah, and I'll just go and buy something at least just to show some love.
Yeah. So Fresh AF for Fantastic Four for the whole run so far.
No, it's Fresh AFF.
Fresh AF. Shut up.
What do you got?
Next, I have Star Wars, Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red. Black, White, and Red being exactly what it sounds like, which is a run that actually it's a variation that Marvel and DC do with certain characters sometimes, I think.
Does DC do it?
I feel like DC did a Batman. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, they did. Well, no, they Batman was Batman Black and White.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Where it's exactly what it sounds like. All the art is just black, white, and red. I've seen. I want to say, it was Venom. Was Venom the Black, White, and Blood one?
Yes. Yeah, Venom, Black, White, and Blood came out a couple weeks ago. And so Marvel has been doing this thing for a couple years now where they will just have a mini-series called Character, Black, White, and Red, or Black, White, and Blood if they're being cheeky.
They had a Darth Vader one too?
Yeah. And it's all just black and white art with little dollops of red in there for accentuation and to pop certain things out, or just to be blood. And what did you think of this one? This is Boba Fett.
This one, my first thing I want to say is I actually have a problem with the black, white, and red in this one.
Okay. That's a lot of red.
The art
is
the lines, the art itself, objectively very good. However, and this might just be a consequence of the aesthetic designs of Star Wars universe as a whole, the pages themselves are very overwhelming to look at. Each individual panel, perfectly good. Like it's readable, whatever. but every time I turned a page, I felt like I was lost for half a second.
Okay.
To try to figure out where to put my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And it's arguably in my non-artistic, I mean, like it's an opinion about art, but I'm not an artist. It might have been just too much red.
Sure.
Anyway, otherwise though.
Earlier, I just said it's to accentuate things, but this red is willy-nilly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red.
Yeah, there are other stories where like the red is used to draw your attention to someone's eyes or to blood or to a weapon or to something in the scene that you need to look at.
Yeah.
But like half of this is, the red is in the background. The red is half of the panel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this was the best
use.
Yeah, I don't know.
Execution.
Exactly. The best execution,
nice
or
cover,
even
though.
maybe
Look at
the
that
story just didn't need to be one of these black, white, and reds.
Mm-hmm.
That all said, however, it is a Boba Fett story to a T.
Oh.
He is, and I mean that in a good way, where you get exactly what you would expect from Boba Fett. He is on a mission. He is there to heartlessly complete the mission, whatever that means. Again, no spoilers, but he does it. Which, you know,
Spoiler
I mean,
alert, he does it.
Yeah, but also we know Boba Fett doesn't die.
Right.
So like, see, that's what I mean. There's so much red here, which is, again, each individual frame or not frame panel. Yeah. I'm happy with, but each page is just a lot.
Bit much. Yeah.
It's aggressive.
It is aggressive. And I think this is good. So like, this story effectively starts and ends in this issue, but there are more issues, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're each miniseries. And also something I'm noticing here with this issue is that it's not an anthology. Most of the Black, White, and Blood or Black, White, and Red issues, each issue is an anthology with a bunch of different stories by different creators, writers, artists,
You're right. I forgot about that.
This looks like it's just written by Ben Percy with art by Chris Allen and Rachel Rosenberg on colors, which seems important to note.
I'd say the story here is much more about how he gets the job done, and it's actually very good. Nice. I'd say...
Is this Travis Charest? Who is this? God damn, that's nice. No, it's not. Who is
the cover is very nice.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I cut you off.
Also, yeah, I think as a whole, I've been forgetting to mention writers and artists.
It's Alex Maleev. Wow, that's excellent, Alex Maleev.
It's good.
Yeah. So Fresh
AF.
Fresh AF. Awesome.
Hat is fine.
Thank you. I've pressed record again.
All right, we're back
do
to
we want to go back? What do you got? Do we have
I just did
else?
Boba Fett. That's the last of my. That's the last.
I
of my
have one.
stuff.
We're going to wrap it up with.
I'm going to turn it to you again since I got nothing to talk about.
I'm going to wrap it up with Voyeur, or Voyeur. I don't know how to
say Voyeur, but it's also probably French, and I probably say it wrong. And
this is an Ignition issue. This is a publisher that I am not very familiar with, Ignition Press. But first of all, they have Can you see this? They have a wonderful logo. Look at that logo. There's a little key.
It's a nice touch.
And it says around it, I believe it tells you the genre of the book you're about to read, because this one says unlock romance, unlock your story. And that's cool. Really good. And then last week we had talked about another Ignition book, and this was Murder Podcast, and this says unlock horror, unlock your story. So it's a nice little tell where it lets you know what the genre is of this comic book. And this is Voyeur, Love and Theft by Leah Williams, illustrated by David Baldion.
And can I just say, I've never read anything from Leah Williams that I didn't very much enjoy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good to know.
She's rad as hell.
This is like the movie Sliver, if you remember that movie, from 107 years ago, I believe is the official count. It was a... What was her name?
Can we get the wife with the numbers back, please?
God, what was her name? She was just in... the movie with the punching.
I haven't seen the last movie I've seen in probably the last year has been Superman. So I'm
that had punching, but it wasn't that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, boy, I blew that. Sorry, guys. This is an erotic thriller, is what I'm gonna say.
Erotic. Ooh.
Erotic. It has nudity.
Wow.
It's got breasts.
Wow.
And this is a gentleman who is working at a resort of some sort and is manning the cameras. He's doing security. And he sees this woman come aboard off of her boat, and he's just smitten with her. He's taken by her and keeps watching her. But he's also there to do a very specific job that I won't spoil.
Nice.
So he has a goal, and he's got his eyes on this lady and is being very voyeuristic and creepy about it. and then a confrontation happens. But this is a pretty solid erotic thriller. Cool. I think if you're looking for that sort of vibe, this is pretty solid. This is pretty dang fresh.
And I love when good stuff is coming out of new publishers.
Yes.
It's so fun and satisfying. Because what's the phrase? Is it like creator-owned books? Is that the phrasing I'm looking for?
Yes.
Got it. As opposed to when someone writes for DC and Marvel, they hold effectively zero rights to anything?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it might be worth giving a shot. This happened to me years ago with Boom Studios. All of a sudden, Boom Studios, I think, had been around for a little while, but then they started putting out all these books that I was like, holy cats.
Yeah.
I got to keep my eye on Boom Studio.
And we've got Distillery now, too.
Yeah. There's some really nice stuff happening in indie comics. So, yeah, if you see a Ignition Press book, maybe give it a shot. Voyeur #1 came out this week. Murder Podcast, which is a fun horror book that came out last week. Give them a shot.
Do we know, are these the first two from this publisher?
Whoop. I have no idea.
Fair enough. I was just curious.
I am a retailer. I order things for my store.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That's valid. That's
no
fair.
idea.
It's the first I've seen of them was the book last month.
I've seen this. I think this is the first time that the words Murder Podcast came up, and I went, well, of course I'm going to read that.
Yeah.
I like murder and podcasts.
I was looking up or trying to find my phone to look it up, and I realized it's currently being used by TikTok.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Pretty dang fresh.
Nice, dude.
Is there anything you're looking forward to reading after we're not recording?
Is there anything I'm looking forward to reading? I am looking forward to Uncanny X-Men, as I'm always looking for. Not because anything significant is happening. I just really enjoyed that book. And I'm putting all of my eggs in the X-Men basket at the moment. We have Age of Revelation that I think I've mentioned before, or we've mentioned before, coming up in the next month or two. So I'm just trying to keep up with X-Men, get back to it. There was a gap where I wasn't up to date with everything, but as I'm getting them now, I'm keeping up with them. And Uncanny X-Men I think is my favorite of the X books currently. So.
Uncanny has been my favorite since it started.
Good. Yeah.
I have a couple of things that I'm going to show you folks.
Do it. Show them.
They've
show these folks too.
Transformers #1 and Void Rivals #1. And also this is Transformers #1 again. So Image Comics is putting out sound chip editions of their Energon Universe #1s.
Energon Universe being the connecting thread between Transformers, Void Rivals, and G.I. Joe comics right now.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It's my favorite comics going on right now because I'm an 80s boy and nostalgia has its grips firmly on my scrot. So these are sound chip editions. And basically, you remember those old greeting cards you would open up and would play Happy Birthday? Mm-hmm. It's like that, but with Transformer sounds. I'm assuming one is... Well, no, I think it's actually Optimus Prime saying something.
Oh, really?
And then the Transformers, there's two of them. One is an Autobot and one's a Decepticon. And I believe the Decepticon one is Starscream, who has the best voice in all of cartoons.
I don't have an opinion on that.
I believe the same voice as Cobra Commander.
Oh, nice.
I believe it's the same exact dude, yeah.
And for anybody on the video streams right now who may be somewhat inexperienced with comics, what we're looking at on these are blind bags, which means this is not the cover. It's meant to be like a surprise, a little mystery. When you buy the book, you open it up and see what's inside.
But you can feel the apparatus inside. You can feel there's like a thick thing happening in there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think that's very cool. They originally had done it a couple years ago with Justice League versus Kong versus Godzilla, and they put out sound chip editions, and it was like either Godzilla roaring or Kong roaring.
That's very cool.
And then we had done a book, you and I had talked about a book on a couple of episodes ago called Everything Dead and Dying.
Amazing book.
By Tate Bromble and Jacob Phillips. There are some things a man just can't give up. And for some reason they sent me this #1 again, but it's got a gorgeous cover. It's a really thick cardstock with a matte finish.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
And a sort of golden metallic subtlety to the text. And
it's like a library edition of a floppy,
book.
Which is crazy, but really cool. It's a really nice design.
Yeah, I already have a copy of issue 1, but this one's way better. So yeah, is it much more expensive? $5.99.
Nice.
Oh, I see. This is the local comic shop day variant.
Oh. When is local comic shop day?
I don't know.
Wow. You're such a bad local comic shop.
Because nobody cares.
That's fair.
Nobody ever calls me being like, "Oh, you got that local comic shop day stuff? I got to get in on that." No one. Same thing with Batman Day. Batman Day's coming up on like.
I was gonna mention Batman Day.
27th or some crap. Nobody asked about Batman Day, but I have a bunch of free Batman books to give out on Batman Day. If you want some, come get them.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Are we? Speaking of Batman,
yes.
This isn't something I'm going to be reading because I've already read it. But Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman,
yes,
which is there's a bunch of reprints for those. And for those who may not know, the Absolute universe is another secondary universe in DC right now,
which has been killing it.
Yeah, they're very good books with Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. Is that all of them?
Superman?
I didn't say Superman. I forgot Superman.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter.
Yes. So there are currently 6 Absolute Universe character books. But they have been, like, no pun intended, or rather, not even exaggerating, genuinely flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
I think the first issue of Absolute Batman got 15 or something reprints. So
a lot of reprints.
They released a bunch of reprints for Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman all on the same week. So both this shop and any other shop you may go to may, but we definitely do, but they may have like a whole series of reprints if you're behind on anything and want to catch up. So that's really cool and worth shouting out for anybody who cares. Yeah,
somebody called me yesterday and they're like, are you going to have reprints of Absolute Batman 1 through 7?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I do.
It's 1 through 7 for Batman. Do you know what numbers it is for Wonder Woman? Are they on the shelf right now?
1 through 6.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Great. So it's like the whole honestly, first arcs. Cool.
Yeah.
Love
so
that.
You can, if you're interested, you can either grab the reprints that come out today, or there's also trade paperbacks for Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman
that are coming out
the first
pretty
6
soon,
issues.
Right?
They're already out.
They're already out.
They've been out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Been out.
Oh yeah, because we're at like 12, 13 for those books, aren't we? Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, I guess that's it. And then you can join us Wednesday nights. We live stream on YouTube. And tonight, Alice and I are going. Wednesday night, we're going to be talking about The Long Walk, the new Stephen King adaptation, which was heartbreaking and great. And that's it. We're done. We did it. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. Oh, wait.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Thanks, y'all.